Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost and today we're going to be talking about battleship accuracy. Got a little bit of a quick video for you guys. I just had this match in the Yamato. I was trying to get some GXP built up so I can pick up the Suzuya. And well, in this game in particular, my accuracy is just not there whatsoever. It's not there. I'm going to put the commander build up on the screen for you guys real quick. So I am running good old Takeo Takagi. I've got mostly a fully decked out dispersion build. I put on my inspirations reload captains like Paulo de Revel and Charles Madden, mainly because I like to get that reload down. Cunningham really doesn't seem to provide a whole lot of extra accuracy. I don't notice any difference, but everything else, I've got flammable cannoneer, all the shit to give me the extra accuracy. So keep that in mind. I'm mostly a fully decked out accuracy build with some minor, obviously some minor accuracy buffs. So in this game in particular, you know, for the most part, I would say I've got a full decked out dispersion build for the most part, minus like one inspiration, obviously freaking Cunningham. So keep that in mind. But in this game, guys, the salvos I get is just unfucking real. It's like, what the fuck. In this game, there is actually a couple destroyers on the enemy team, and our destroyers are both on one side of the map because, of course, they are. Wargaming doesn't want to actually, you know, spread out destroyers evenly, so they put them all on one side of the map. As you guys can see there, look at that accuracy, just absolutely abysmal. The first two salvos were okay, but they weren't anything spectacular. But everything after those first two salvos were just utter dog shit. The salvos I was getting was just not there. The accuracy I was getting was just not there. And for people to make YouTube videos and say that battleships are the most accurate one of the most accurate ships in the game, or are battleships too accurate, or what have you, no, man, they're not. I mean, as you guys can see there, that's pretty decent grouping, but they just all fucking fall short and all this junk. It's simply a fact, guys, that battleships are not the most accurate class in the game. They're just not, despite what some people say. Every fucking time I play battleships, I get these wonky ass salvos every fucking game, and it's mainly why I don't play them as much. They're just not that good anymore, because they're way too dependent on RNG. They are way too dependent on everything working out in your favor, and it's just not a good time, man. They're not consistent. They lack consistency, and that is something that I do not like about battleships over, for example, cruisers, destroyers, or even aircraft carriers. As you guys can see here, this Shimakaze is just able to dump out torpedoes like it's going out of style, and some of you guys may go into the comments and say, why aren't you moving, Dr. Ghost? Why aren't you kiting out? Well, I really couldn't. If I was to kite out, I would have gotten absolutely obliterated by those battleships. Those battleships were just waiting for a broadside, and I was expecting my shells to absolutely nuke those broadside cruisers that were making mistakes, but of course, they weren't. Now, right there was actually a pretty decent salvo, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna die. I'm taking floods, and there's nothing I can do about it. My Alaska is not doing anything. Then again, I don't really blame him. He's a cruiser at the end of the day, but then again, he's a really strong cruiser. I don't know why he's not pushing in, dealing with this constellation and trying to radar that destroyer. You gotta keep in mind, too, the Alaska has a 32mm bow. It can actually tank up to 16 inches, but nonetheless, guys, that's it. Battleships, they're just, they're not consistent. They're not that accurate, despite what some people say. But nonetheless, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Do you think battleships are accurate? Really? Like, do you really think they're accurate? I don't, man. I don't even think they need a buff. I just think they're shit, and that's about it. So, nonetheless, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Stay healthy, as always.